You know, it goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyways. Content is still king. There's a $30 billion battlefield where leading streamers are betting on big-name talent and legendary storytellers to create addictive, can't-miss TV. And that's why at Avid, we're obsessively focused on enabling integrated end-to-end workflow. Because we know that eliminating technology complexity is the only way for enterprises to create more and better content faster. And that's why Avid created MediaCentral, the world's most powerful modular media workflow platform. Now, many of you have seen this graphic before. We call it the stack. It starts with the underlying technology platform for flexible on-prem, cloud, and hybrid deployments. From there, we layer on our integrated solutions for ingest, storage, and playout, and graphics, along with our creative tools. And of course, we're completely open with over 600 partners and 2,000 partner offerings. And we have a full suite of modules and suites for enterprise asset management, newsroom, and sports. And as I said, you may have seen this graphic before. The only difference today, it's no longer under construction. This is here now and being used by customers all over the world for real work every day. Now, I said MediaCentral is modular, and this is one of its most important qualities. Think of it as Legos for workflows. Now, who played with Legos as a kid? Raise your hands. All right, there's a lot of hands up. I loved Legos. I couldn't get enough of playing with Legos, and this is why I love MediaCentral. With MediaCentral, you can put the pieces together to suit whatever workflow need you may have. So let's take news, for example. With MediaCentral, everyone in the news team is on the common platform, where you can easily search and browse and edit media in a collaborative workflow for fast turnaround of really compelling stories. And it's all connected like those Lego blocks. So you don't have to worry about where content lives, where users reside, or where the content needs to go. And it's all driven by a simple yet powerful user experience that runs on any device to meet today's modern mobile workflow needs. But MediaCentral is not just for news. It's for sports. It's for post-production, media management, too. You can take on any workflow challenge that comes your way. And today, we're adding another exciting piece to the workflow puzzle, because we've taken some of the most powerful on-air graphics capabilities in the world and integrated them directly into MediaCentral, introducing MediaCentral 2019 with Maestro graphics integration. Yeah, now this is big. It lets anyone on your team create compelling, graphics-rich content from anywhere, then deliver that content across any platform, because we all know that great graphics drives viewer engagement. So rather than me just talk about it, what I'd like to do now is invite Mr. Craig Wilson, the running man himself and Avid workflow expert, to the stage to talk us through this. Craig, come on out here. How you doing, Craig?
I'm good, man. How are you?
All right. Before we jump into the demo, I just want to take us back to last year when you and I were up here, and you were about to run your first marathon, which is why I call you the running man.
Yeah, that's right, Dana. So since then, I've actually done 2 marathons and a half marathon.
Wow. You're a true glutton for
Absolutely.
punishment. That's pretty cool.
I really should have learned my lesson after the first one.
Yes. All right, enough about running. Let's jump into this thing. This is a really powerful set of tools that we've created here, this new integration with graphics. Walk us through how all this works.
Yeah, exactly right, Dana. Now, we've got lots of great new features in MediaCentral 2019 that are powering a whole variety of different workflows. And we've made MediaCentral really, really simple. You choose the modules that you want, and then you get to work. So let's dive in, and we're going to take a little look to start with at a news workflow here. But if you look on the left-hand side, this shows the different systems I have access to. So I've got my newsroom system, my online video system, I've got my archive, and now, of course, I've got my graphics, and it's all here. It's all right together.
That's awesome.
Okay. So what we're going to take a look at here is, of course, our integration with our Maestro graphics. So here, it's very nice and simple. I can just navigate in, and I can see all of my graphic templates that are here. Yeah. And I'm going to go in, I'm going to put in a lower third, because I've got a package here, and I want to put some captions in as well. So it's really nice and straightforward here, where I can come in, and I can just type in the name of the person who I want to caption. It's Amanda, and she is a business owner. Yeah. Oh, if I could type, it would be even better here as well. And you see what I get is I get a little preview. But not only I get a static preview, I can also then render that out And then this is then going to show me a live preview of what the animation is going to look like in the graphic itself.
Cool.
You know, pretty
Awesome.
cool. I can do all of that.
Yeah.
But more than that, one of the great things about Maestro graphics is that I can have multiple layers of graphics in here. I can also go in and I can put in timing information as well.
Yep.
So I can guarantee the graphic's going to play out at the right time. Now, one of the things I think would be really cool as well is it'd be good to see this in context.
In context, right?
Yeah, exactly right. So you know what, Dana? We can do that as well. So let's go and take a look here at my video package. And you can see here, I can play the graphic back with the timing information, and I see the graphic right there, right in the right place. It guarantees it's going to go out in the right time on air.
That is awesome.
Pretty cool that we can do that.
Yeah.
But we're not just limited to broadcast graphics. We can do other types of graphics as well. So say, for example, here, I want to run, a station wiper. I'm going to see what it looks like in here. I can get the preview nice and easy, just straight inside of MediaCentral itself. And if I want to use that, I can just drag and drop it straight into my rundown and then make it available. But we can also have data-driven graphics as well for things like maybe financial reports. And as you know, Dana, I'm from Scotland, so in the UK we are, of course, obsessed about the weather.
Yes.
So here again, I've got my weather graphic, which I can come in, and again, I can link this to data sources, and I can preview it right inside MediaCentral itself. It's really, really powerful as well.
Super powerful, and it's all right there in this one web-based interface.
Exactly, and of course, these kind of graphics can drive our virtual sets or our amazing Powerwall solution, all from within MediaCentral itself.
Everything in the studio. That is awesome.
Yeah, exactly. But of course, MediaCentral, it's not just all about graphics. As you know, Dana, I worked as a journalist before I joined Avid, and one of the key things there is I want to tell the story. So I can write the story, and of course, I can now edit it. Everything I've got is all together. But let me show you some other things. So here, I've got my aerials story, and if I just bring up the timeline here, so this is showing me video that is in my online system, okay? So I've gone in and I've cut some stuff, but I want to get something from the archive as well. Now, of course, what would you do in the past is, you maybe call up the archive, you kind of tell them what you want, make away, dig the stuff out.
Very laborious process.
Exactly, and you may not actually get the shots that you're after. But what I can do here, because I've got everything in one place, I can run a search and I can find clips. Now, these clips that I found here, these clips are actually sitting in the archive itself. So I'd be able to come in, preview these, bring them into the system, and then cut them direct into the timeline as well, and mix everything together. It's all in one place. Now, don't forget, the UX is just the front end. Okay, it's just the tip of the iceberg of the power of the platform itself. And things like, our data model for asset management is so flexible. You can actually change it on the fly. And another way we can do workflows is through orchestration. So let me show you a couple of examples of that as well. So of course, with a newsroom, I've got my show. But of course, once the show's finished, I want to keep everything. So here, I can actually go ahead and I can archive the show. Now, this is going to archive everything. It's going to archive the stories, the graphics, and all the video together. And I can trigger it manually, or I can actually have this happening automagically, as I like to think it, happening automatically in the background. And again, we've spoken about MediaCentral for team collaboration. So another thing that I can do here is that I can bring up tasks. So we can allocate tasks to users for things like review and approval as well. So I could review the clips here, approve them. That can then trigger, again, other background workflows to take the content and distribute it where you want to go.
So you can form all your work out to everybody else in the organization.
Exactly. It's the art of delegation as well.
You got management written all over you.
And I think the other thing as well about this is, bear in mind, I'm doing all of this in a web browser. This is just running inside of Google Chrome. And we can also have integration with other types of systems as well. For example, using things like Slack or using Teams. But it's not just about what Avid can deliver. This is one of the great things about MediaCentral, is it's so open. So we've got lots of partner integrations as well, and the apps are directly here inside of MediaCentral itself. So for example, we've got the app from X News for great social media research against web sources, wire feeds, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, you name it, it's right there as well. We've also got, Overcast now for review and approval type workflows. We also have Make TV for IP-based workflows as well. And again, it's all here directly inside MediaCentral 2019. Pretty amazing, all in a web browser, the power of the platform.
That is fantastic. Very cool, Craig. Super flexible for partners and even customers to extend the capabilities of MediaCentral. Now, speaking of partners, we're really excited to be announcing a new offering today, powered by Wild Mocha, which really is auto-creation of sports highlights. It's really powerful. We're showing it upstairs, so please come check it out. And also, as Craig just showed, X News makes social media research super simple, integrated right into the platform. And these are just a few of the many partners that help us fill out those end-to-end workflows. More Lego bricks, right? So there's lots more, as you can see on the slide. And please, spend some time, go up to Mariposa, into the Partner Pavilion, and check out what we got going on there. These partners have some really, really amazing innovation going on there. So Craig, when is all of this available?
Well, MediaCentral with Maestro Graphics is available today, and the other innovations, they're going to be coming right along in June.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you, Craig. Mr. Craig Wilson, everybody.
Thanks a lot. Thanks, Dana.
So MediaCentral 2019 delivers everything, including graphics, workflow orchestration, and partner products, all in one place from a beautiful role-based interface. Of course, we can't talk about enterprise workflows without also talking about the cloud. And we've been very busy since we first introduced our vision for Avid in the cloud. Things have really taken off. 6 of the largest and most successful media companies globally are working directly with us on their cloud transformations, using Avid cloud solutions for everything from archiving to editorial in the cloud and localization. And we continue to expand Avid On-Demand offerings with solutions like Shared Library, Editorial On Demand, and Avid Illuminate On Demand. We've cloud-enabled all of our creative tools, including Media Composer Cloud VM, Media Composer Remote, Sibelius Cloud, and Pro Tools Cloud Collaboration. And they have far surpassed our wildest expectations. So you might not know this. This is a really interesting fact. Every day, we have over 600,000 unique visitors to our cloud platform. So let that sink in for a second. 600,000 unique visitors. That's about 100,000 hits per hour from more than 200 countries, all working on Avid products in the cloud. That's just kind of mind-blowing when you think of the scale there. Even this guy in Wallis and Futuna, which is a tiny territory out in the middle of the South Pacific, we had to look this up, population of 12,000 people, even he can work with anyone, anywhere, as if they're in the same studio. It truly demonstrates the power of the cloud. Now, we continue to work closely with Microsoft, our preferred cloud partner, and we're expanding our offerings there. In fact, Media Composer is now available for test drives in Azure. And we're very excited to expand our partnering offerings. Today, we're very pleased to welcome Bebop and Quest to the Avid partner family to extend their capabilities. So I hope you join us tomorrow. We have a really, really great cloud keynote tomorrow morning. We have Microsoft, Devin Croft, and Avid. We're really going to drill down into more of the details and how some of the world's largest media brands are really putting cloud to work for them every day. So please take the time out. It's going to be a really informative session. So that's how Avid is supercharging enterprises with industry-leading end-to-end workflows, powerful graphics, new user experiences, and cloud-enabled agility and scalability.